Welcome to Enlightened World and Teri Angel here for a meditation a day. Today we are doing meditation excavation, and that's where Teri and I go into meditation. We ask you to join us, and we just meditate together, and we just share with you the things that we're hearing from Spirit. So Teri is in Florida. You can see, enjoying that beautiful view behind her. Teri, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Trying to get my light adjusted again. It was lighter and now it's darker. So anyway, it is what
it is. What it is. Okay, friends. Let's just take a load off. Close your eyes if that's how you meditate. We're going to slow down our thinking and slow down our breathing. We're going to purposefully invite nature in today. If it helps you, look at the background behind Teri. Or put yourself in your mind's eye in some fabulous place in nature that you love and that you really get the impact, the positive attributes of being in that nature space. So just put yourself right there, right now. And we're going to take a couple of breaths. We're going to send them down to our root chakra, which is at the base of our spine. With your mind's eye, you're going to allow roots to grow from your root chakra. They're going to go down your legs, out your feet, and they're going to plant you firmly in this space, this nature space that's calling to you now. We're going to send your roots, your tree roots, to go all the way down through the layers of the earth, down into the center core of the earth. And just find yourself firmly rooted in this nature space. That's Teri's puppy. It's just going to become part of the landscape here. As you settle into this nature space, we're going to go to our heart space. We're incorporating our heart into this fabulous, relaxing place in nature. So go stand outside your heart space and envision the doors that are there in front of you. Just go ahead and swing them open, no matter what they look like, and step into that heart space. And for me, my heart space is a continuation of this nature space that I'm in. And just make yourself comfortable. Pull up a chair. Teri, while we are getting comfortable in our heart space, could you please ask in the spiritual divinity?
Absolutely. As you were talking about the doorway, I was seeing this path with like trees that come together on top, creating this beautiful pathway down a dirt road. So that's where I'm walking into and asking in the angels, first of all, to be with us, to take this journey today. Calling in Archangel Raphael, invoking the energy of healing Archangel Michael for our protection, placing us all in this protective bubble. Archangel Gabriel, help us to see clearly, help us to have more clarity about our hearts and how to open up to love. And Archangel Uriel, helping us connect in deeper to nature, letting our roots go down into Mother Gaia. We ask in Divine Mother to hold us and nourish us while we do this work. We ask Christ to be at the center of everything that we do. And we ask our Creator for this to be a special time of enlightenment, joy together as we gather in the unified field of consciousness. And any ascended masters and any other angels and loved ones, we invite you in at this time. So as you feel the energy, maybe you feel your loved one here with you that's in spirit, coming in to see what this is all about and helping us to connect. So just breathe it in, allow the energy to come fully into where you are. And let's open those doors wide in our hearts. Just breathe.
Teri, this is interesting. What they were just showing me was your road and off on the side. So if you're walking on the road on the right hand side, it's like there's all these different, almost like dioramas that you can choose to go into. It's like, what's behind door number 1? Oh, door number 1, it's a desert scene. Well, the next door over, oh, well, that's a rainforest scene. Or the next one down, that's a mountain scene. And there's no wrong answer for any door that anybody walks in, because there's a message there for you in whatever door that you choose. Interesting. It just sort of reminds me, it's all in our minds. We get to create whatever reality we're kind of looking for here.
Yeah, and I see messages like taped everywhere. There are messages for us all to just pass by and look at it and see it. Almost like it when you open a fortune cookie.
Yeah.
There's a strip of a message, and they're like everywhere as we walk through that door. They're on the door and they're on the walls.
Yeah, I can see that. And well, and it's interesting because some of them, because I asked the question, well, how do we know which one's for us? And as you look at them, some of them, to me, like kind of came alive, had a little energy behind them, whereas others were just like, eh. So if you choose a door, choose whatever, these aren't even all nature, by the way, because I see one that's a city. So it's whatever door you want to check out today, go stand in there and check out the messages on the walls and see if there isn't a message that stands out more for you to grab hold of. And then I'm curious, Teri, if I choose the rainforest door, is the message that would be there for me in the rainforest door the same that would be for me in the desert door? Or are they different messages? I'm just curious. My brain is having fun with this idea. Or is there just one message I'm supposed to hear today, and no matter what door I go in, that's the message I'm going to receive? I don't know.
That's the one that like comes to life for you.
Right.
There's many messages, and whatever we need, we're going to focus on and hear. You know, whether that's just one message or if we read several and they connect in together.
Right. Huh. Interesting.
Mhm.
So, Teri, what door are you going to go in?
I am choosing a purple door. Yeah, I see a lot of different colors. They're almost, well, I guess they are the colors of the chakras. But the purple one is calling me, and purple has been calling me now for about a week. Every time I go into a meditation and I start to envision what's there, it's always purple. And purple relates to the crown chakra, which is our connection in with spirit, our communication with our higher self and with Creator, the angels. So I'm going to open that purple door. And it opens easily as I see that it's unlocked. It's ready to share whatever's there behind that door.
Hmm.
It's so interesting. You know how when you plant seeds in a garden and you use little, what do you call them? There's like little things you stick in with the seeds that tell you what that seed is
Mm-hmm.
and what you can expect to grow from that seed, whether it's a plant or a vegetable or whatever it might be. So I see all these little stickers sticking up all over the place. I'm just going to take a moment and look at what's there. I'm going to go to the one that says love, the seed of love. And I don't see it breaking through the topsoil yet. I think it's seeds that we put out constantly each day when we interact with others. It may not even be a word that we say, it may be just a smile or an action. That's what I'm seeing in those seeds, things that we actually do when we interact with others. I'm just going to sit there and nurture that seed for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Friends, while Teri's doing that, just take a look around the room that you chose. First of all, notice, if you can, the symbolism of what all is in there, how it makes you feel. And then be looking for that message that's calling out to you. There's no right or wrong answers. Just be open to what's coming there. If you don't like that room, switch rooms. We know that there's all kinds of doors along this road. Go till you find something that feels right to you, feels comforting to you. If you feel like you need support to be in that room, Teri had invited in the archangels. You can ask Divine Mother, the Christ consciousness, any of the angels, just to be there with you in that room, if that somehow makes you feel more comfortable. Teri, let me know when you're ready to share about your purple room and your little seed messages, and I'll share mine after you share yours.
Okay. Yeah, I had Divine Mother come and sit with me. So we were both pouring energy into the seeds of love that can't be seen with the visible eye, as they are not quite yet ready to poke through. But she's helping me to see that everything that we do is so interconnected. And if we give a hug, that creates a ripple, and that person that we are either holding or just sitting with, however we're showing love to another, that is going out manyfold, is her word, going out into other people that we may not even be aware of. As they receive, they give. So the love seed and seeds that are there are so important for us to nurture. It's not like a one and done. So as we encounter somebody that really needs that encouragement, that needs hope in their life, to continue to show love to them, continue to send love from the heart, even after maybe you don't see them. If you've had an interaction and then they're not physically there, continue to send the love. So she says it's not just one act, that's just a beginning, whether that's a smile, holding the hand, or sitting with someone, or physically hugging them, to continue, because that ripple keeps going. Just like when you throw a rock in the water and it ripples out, there's another one behind it. So keep sharing, keep giving. It's the giving that is going to really open up many hearts with just our actions. So it's not necessarily even words. Words are something that we use as humans. So she's saying the intention behind the words, whatever that is, if it's comfort, if it's hope, if it's just wanting to brighten their day, to keep doing that and keep bringing that energy forward. And I don't know why I'm hearing her say this, but not letting her guard down. I'm not sure what that means, but that's what she's saying, to not let her guard down. So maybe, Ruth, you're getting something from that, but I'm just seeing opening to love, and maybe it's not guarding our heart. That may be what she's talking about. But yeah, we're staying with the love. There are other seeds there, but they seem to be connected. And when the love seed opens up and starts growing, the other ones will follow suit. An interesting experience here in the purple room.
So I thank you, Teri. I chose like a rainforest room. And as I went into, well, it was interesting because when I first started the meditation, I was in the rainforest room. And then you put us on the road And then I'm seeing the doors. Well, then I found the rainforest door. So I ended up back in the rainforest anyway. So that actually was perfect. So I went into the rainforest room, and then I realized this is like Adam and Eve time. And I saw the snake, and I'm looking at the messages that are, and the only message that was calling to me was the one the snake had. So I went right up to the snake, and I honestly don't give much thought to Adam and Eve and the snake and what all that was symbolizing there. So I went up to the snake, not afraid, like not at all, and took the little piece of white paper, and there was nothing on it. And so then I was asking, well, what does this mean? And of course, when you think of the snake, you think of the original sin, right? That's the symbolism. And the words I heard were, sin is what you make it. So as I was listening to more about that, I was hearing about sin being a man-made construct, and man gives it meaning.
Mhm.
And then I heard we give everything meaning. So we're the ones that determine how we feel about a particular thing, a particular instance, a particular activity. We're the ones that give it meaning. And then I was asked the question, what are you giving meaning to that maybe you don't need to? What are you determining is bad, uncomfortable, unkind? But that's all my own construct. So it was really just sort of interesting. We give things meaning. And maybe we're too rigid on the meaning, the import that we give things, that by themselves don't come with judgment. They just are.
Yeah, I totally agree. And it's that way with words also. We give the meaning to those words. And it could be the same word that each of us says, but we see it differently. So yeah, what a message, Ruth. Thank you.
Interesting. Well, so then when you said, don't let your guard down,
Yeah.
to me, what I heard with that was, in my room, letting your guard down would be to go back and accept those preconceived judgments.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I took don't let your guard down.
Yeah. Yeah, it just seemed like such an interesting thing to come from Divine Mother. And I'm like, what? Yeah.
I think what it means is allow yourself to stay in this new framework of thinking.
Yeah.
Don't just automatically go backwards. Yeah. Who's that behind you?
It's a little kitty cat.
There to taunt your puppies, no doubt.
It's a feral cat, so I don't think she'll come inside. But she's very curious right now why the door's open.
Very sweet. Very sweet. All right, friends. Well, it's an interesting meditation today.
Yeah, we did some excavating there. So, yeah, I love this time together. It's always surprising. We never know what's going to happen. So we just open up to spirit and let it flow.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, so as you go through your day, just ask yourself, maybe if you get triggered about something, just ask yourself, okay, why am I triggered? Why am I upset by this? And am I upset about this because I'm believing something that maybe I don't have to be believing? Am I putting the judgment on a person, on an issue, on a topic that maybe I don't need to be? So just give yourself that freedom to play with that idea today. So thank you. Teri, Angel, thank you for being here today. So much love to you and friends here at Enlightened World Network. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Don't be afraid to ask the questions. If you get uncomfortable with it, take your angel or angelic guide or divine mother or the creator or whoever you are comfortable with, take them into that situation with you and get their perspective on things. It makes such a difference. So take good care, friends. God bless. We'll see you all soon.
Bye, everyone.